Good morning, my freedom-loving Canadians. As a veteran, I was once a very proud Canadian, but it has been many years. I'm so proud of the truckers and the millions of people who are in support of them, the ones you don't see on TV or in mainstream news, the ones who have been marching and protesting in every city throughout the land. Unfortunately, Canadian modesty and humility has created an unheard majority. We just turn the cheek and endure as we slowly lose our freedoms. This is the time when we have to stand and say enough is enough. We're not going to allow this dictatorship to control our lives. Many of you know I have spent my life dedicated to self-defense. Most people view self-defense as a physical action. This is the simplest aspect to learn. There is much more, as every action and reaction you have is only a reflection of your personal development. The truth is, I teach people to develop themselves physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'm addressing you today because I feel compelled to help the freedom movement. There's nothing more important to me at this time. The whole control and power to remove our rights and freedoms were done under false pretense. We have been bamboozled. I've recently seen some instigators trying to divide the movement. We cannot fall susceptible to their psychological attacks. Much like we fell for the 2-week lockdown, or the once you get your jab, you will have your freedom back. They will push and push. Then when you push back, pretend they are the victims. These are the dirty tricks of war. They have control of mainstream media and will paint the picture for those who cannot see anything else. Attacking others from the point of being the victim has been the main strategy for a long time now. Beware. Another great strategy is getting leaders turned against one another through manipulation of pride and ego. I was just talking to my students about this the other day. Using the example in the movie, They Call Me Bruce. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but let me explain the story here. In one part of the story, the star in the movie is surrounded by gang members. He says to the one, "Who is your master?" They replied, "What does that matter?" Bruce says, "My master has rules against his students fighting one another." The villain states who his master is, and one of the other gang members states who his master is. Bruce says to the first guy, "I've heard of your master. He is very good." Then he manipulates the situation so that the two gang members argue about whose master is better, leaving them to fight amongst one another. The point of the story is a lesson. Beware how easy it is to be manipulated. It is as easy as manipulating the leadership of this movement against one another. The same as it was to convince people it's only a 2-week lockdown. Wearing masks will prevent the spread. Getting the shot and you will be free again. Getting a passport will stop the spread. One lie after another, resulting in us losing freedoms and the dictators getting more power and money. You will have nothing and be happy is just another lie, a lie that they will convince you of. Make a stand for freedom. Defend yourselves mentally, philosophically, and spiritually. They only got to where they are because we believed the lies. I'm going to go to Ottawa this weekend. It is of the utmost importance that I feel that we have to defend our freedoms. Just letting it happen over and over again is only going to make things worse. Not for just ourselves, but our future generations that will be born into slavery under a dictatorship. That's it for today. I hope to see you in Ottawa on the weekend.